name is ESPN Richmond, the champ of Business Talk Radio.
Mike King isn't a businessman, he's a businessman with his own talk show. On the Mic with Mike is the best business radio program in the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to On Mic with Mike, the premier business radio program. I'm your host, Mike King. I appreciate you being here with me. The name of the program is On the Mic with Mike, RVA. I'm a big fan of Bad Boys. People always wonder where I got the name of the show. I'm from Philly, so Will Smith picks up the phone and says, "Hey, you're on the mic with Mike." Name of the program. What we do is we showcase RVA in a different way. We showcase how business helps society be better. That's what we do. On the Mic with Mike, we are on ESPN Richmond 106.1, CW Richmond, as well as The Breeze, Sunday morning, 6 to 8 a.m. Alrighty, so we talk to the best and the brightest. We talk to all types of businesses that are out there. Hey, we got King's Dominion in the house. Also, everyone knows, and we talk about, scared of roller coasters and all those great things. But we're here to get the inside skinny on how that becomes a top attraction. Welcome to the program, sir.
Hey, Mike, how you doing?
I'm good. So, all right, so tell folks who you are and what you do.
Hey, so I am Geoff Zindran, and I am the Director of Communications out at King's Dominion.
All right, and we talked about King's Dominion. People know what you guys do. Mm-hmm. And they think they know, but there's so much more that goes into it. Give a person an idea. You didn't just wake up when we had the conversation. You wake up, boy, I sure would like to work in the... It is hospitality, is it? Or the entertainment business?
We consider ourselves mostly in the entertainment business, yeah.
It's an entertainment business. You guys are in the idea of making memories.
We are in the business of having fun, Mike.
Okay.
That is what we like to say.
You are in the business of having fun. You guys do have fun. People are out there. So now we're coming up to Halloween.
Yes.
Okay, so talk about all the things that goes on. We see exactly what's happening out there. Talk a little bit about what's happening with you guys.
All right, so we are in the middle of, actually not in the middle, right at the end of getting ready for our Halloween Haunt. Our doors open September 22nd. Halloween Haunt is our nighttime event, adult focused. We have a chaperone policy, so don't bring your little ones. They won't like it. It is a scary time in the park, but in a fun kind of scary way, Mike. But we've got 6 haunted mazes. We've got 5 scare zones where you can run around the park and people just come up and scare the living daylights out of you.
Okay, hold on a second, man. I'm not the scary guy. I don't watch scary movies. I'm not the guy. So what age limit do you need to be to get in? So, and is there a top end so you aren't scaring grandma to death, you know, that you fall, or me, I fall over?
Yeah, so we recommend that for age limit, it's 14 and up.
Oh.
All right?
Oh.
So that's where we cut it up. You have to check out. We've got a chaperone policy on our website. If you want to bring your little ones, we just ask that you conform to the chaperone policy. Don't send your kids in there unsupervised. That's not going to be good for anybody. If you're not a scary person, Mike, you don't like being scared, you don't like the thrill of people jumping out at you in dark mazes, we have special necklaces called No Boo necklaces.
Okay, so all right, so you got the one for the scary folks to say, don't jump out and scare him. He's not the one.
Yeah. Now you gotta pay a little extra so that we know not to scare you.
Because you guys are in the scare me business.
We are in the scare you business. So if you want to opt out of that, you
got to pay a little bit more.
You got to come buy we call it a No Boo necklace. It's a light up necklace, so it glows in the dark. People can see it. It's a little witch cat. It's super adorable. And
come on, man.
If you're wearing
I'm a grown man. What am I looking like walking around? Because I'm telling people right off the bat, I'm a little scary. So, I got to go over there and pay a little bit more so they won't scare me.
Look.
I be what I am?
Look, do
you, boo.
Do you, all right? Yeah, you do you, Mike. You can not get it. You cannot get a necklace, and you got to decide whether you want to be big man Mike King or not get scared, and those are your choices.
You know what? Knowing me, I'm going with the necklace.
You're going with the necklace?
I don't care what people say. My grandkids can call me names, but no. But the idea of it is there is something there for everybody.
Yeah, the idea is that we realize that not everybody wants to come and get and be scared. a lot of people show up and just like watching other people get scared. So you throw on that necklace and you can hang out. We've got plenty of specialty drinks and cocktails for you. You can grab one of those, sit in a scare zone with your necklace on, and watch everybody get the bejesus right now.
So when they say, the big dogs are running, the other guys stay on the porch. That's where I am. I'm on the porch watching all of that with the other folks who are cautious like me.
Mm-hmm.
The idea of it is, and we did talk about this before we came on the air, is you guys are in the fun business, the entertainment business. It's perfection every day, every night. You guys are working to make a memorable experience. Talk about how that is, and sort of the pressure that comes along with that.
Yeah, so we have we employ anywhere between 2,000 and 3,000 people. Generally, if you want us to give you a number, we say 2,500, but that number fluctuates depending on the season, depending on the day. So we've got a ton of staff that rotate in through, and we're working them day in and day out. And I'll give you another number here. On one of our rides, we just celebrated our 1,000th rider. That is the 1,000th person to come in, sit down on that seat. It was one of our kid rides in Planet Snoopy. It was the train, and they went around that train track, and that is the 1,000th person to come in and sit down on that ride and do that. And we try to be perfect every time. And we do a lot of training. We do a lot of work with our associates to make sure that 1,000th rider, that 1,000th person to be on that ride, had just as much fun as the first person to be on that ride.
When you think about the longevity of that, 1,000,000 people have sat there, 1,000,000 parents getting kids ready.
Yeah.
1,000,000 kids are like, I don't know. And when it's over, 1,000,000 kids saying, wow,
Mm-hmm.
I had a great time.
Yeah, that's 1,000,000 kids standing in line. That's 1,000,000 kids who had to get their height checked. That's 1,000,000. That's 1,000,001 parents who wanted to get a photo of their kid on the ride. 1,000,000 parents who are riding with their kids, and we're trying to provide a top-notch experience every single time.
One of the great parts about it, so as I said to you, I grew up in Northwest Pennsylvania. We had shout out to all the folks over in Montgomery County who understand West Point Park. It wasn't to what you guys do. It was just like the fair came and stayed, and it never left. But the idea of it was we used to go to that was the community place. Not many places, cities around the country have a world-class facility right there.
Yeah.
It's right here, so people don't have to go far to get to you and all the things that you offer.
Yeah, no, it's a very easy drive from my home in Richmond. It's 25 minutes right up 95. The exit's right there. You pull into the parking lot, and to have this kind of a facility that employs a number of people that they do, that's involved in the community like we are, and kind of in their backyard is absolutely it's a gem. You think about all the other places in Virginia. Charlottesville, Bristol, Roanoke. You can't do that in less than 30 minutes.
No, it's not there. And you look at it and say the economic impact is outrageous.
Yeah. The economic impact of our park, of our facility on the region is something that we're very conscious of. We want to be players in the community. We're aware that people travel to visit amusement parks. You may not know this, Mike, but there's a very large population of people who go and visit parks every year. And they're coming into Richmond, and they're coming into Hanover, and they're coming into Henrico. And they're staying the night, and they're eating at the restaurants. And, they're partaking in all the community activities that are going on when they're not in the park. And we love to be a part of that ecosystem in the greater Richmond region of tourism and contributing to the economic development of the region.
One of the things we talked about before we came on air was the impact on the community aspect. Mm-hmm. You guys do a ton in the community, but you always can't say, hey, do you know what we do? Mm-hmm. Talk a little bit about that, because your door is knocked on, the emails are coming, everyone has something, and they know the power of King's Dominion to help them with whatever something they have going on.
Yeah, Mike. Again, we try to be good partners with the community. We're always happy to partner with nonprofits in some way. We donate a lot of tickets to the community, and we're always, our doors are always open. If you're a nonprofit out there and you've got an idea and want to make Kings Dominion a part of it, we'd love to hear it.
Alrighty, so Halloween's getting ready to come out right now.
Yes.
Everything, all chips are not pushed to the center of the table. You guys are working on other things because before we know it, that campaign is going to be over.
Yeah, so we've got Halloween Haunt, and if you don't like Halloween Haunt being scared, we've got our daytime event called Great Pumpkin Fest, which is more kid focused. It's in our Planet Snoopy area, and there's a lot that goes on with that: pumpkin painting, trick or treating, and magician shows. But once those two events end, we gear up for Winterfest. And in fact, Mike, we've already started gearing up for Winterfest.
So the park is right in smack dab in the middle of Halloween Haunt.
Yes.
Running, that is the thing.
Yes.
But running over here on the side, gearing up, is Winterfest.
Yeah, is our Winterfest, which is going to begin in November, and it is when the park is probably at some of the most beautiful it's ever seen. You've never seen so many lights in one place, Mike. The decorating is absolutely outstanding. It's already begun. We've already got it, we've already got some of it up and ready to go. And it's probably one of the most joyous times of the year when we turn the park into like a Christmas village, is what I always think of when I see it like that.
On the Mike King, Geoff is here, King's Dominion. When they walk in the building, this is what's played.
Mike King says,
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the field.
Okay, so we get through the winter season.
Mm-hmm.
When does that end?
So our winter season is going to end first of the year.
Okay.
And then after that, we're still waiting for confirmation of our 2024 calendar. So I can't give anything away about what's going to be happening next year and what it's going to look like because I frankly don't know it yet, Mike.
Okay, so on the logistics side, and I talked to Bridget before, shout out to Bridget. You guys are always in the weather watching business as well.
Yes.
You guys are constantly looking at, the forecast. Talk about the part that plays, because everybody is going to have a big day. My grandson is coming out this weekend.
Yeah.
Grandson's coming, and my wife is like, so his friend is coming from Northern Virginia. The dad's going to meet him halfway.
Yeah.
Because they got a big day coming to Kings Dominion.
Yeah.
And now my wife is watching the weather going, you guys might be in trouble on Saturday.
Look, bring a rain jacket and go to the park anyway. The rides will be open, the festivities will still be happening, and even if it's not, there are still plenty of fun
They're 12
things
years
to do
old.
in
They
the park.
don't care.
Yeah, it'll be their greatest day ever. You'll stand there in a poncho, they'll run around, they'll get wet, and they'll think, this is the most awesome thing that's ever happened to me.
So there's certain things that causes you guys to cease operations. That's the extreme. But
Yeah.
the other ones, you're saying, come on, man.
Yeah. If it's a little bit of light rain, most of our rides are operating. If for whatever reason the weather turns unsafe, we shut those down typically before the weather even turns unsafe. We keep a very, very watchful, very close eye on the weather, making sure that all those rides are operating at peak safety levels. And if we think that there's any chance that a ride may not operate appropriately, then we shut it down and wait for the weather to clear.
One of the great parts about being a grandparent, you can put other people on the spot. So when my son may have been looking for an out, the weather this weekend is not an out.
No.
All right.
Absolutely not.
Okay,
Come on down. He's going to have a good time regardless.
Okay, that's right, Mike. Take the kids to King's Dominion. Don't listen to Mom with the weather. Not on that one. Listen to Mom on everything else.
Look, the way I see it, his opportunities are he can either go to the park and let the kid run around, scream, and have a good time, maybe get a little wet, or he can let the kid run around, scream indoors, inside the home all weekend long.
That's not good. No, I think that
those
kid
are your
better,
options.
The kid better go to King's Dominion because that running around in the house thing. Alrighty, really quickly, lastly, how can people find information out about King's Dominion?
Gotcha. If you want to know more about King's Dominion and what's going on, please go to our website, kingsdominion.com. We've got information there about Great Pumpkin Fest. We've got information there about Halloween Haunt, daily ride operations, and pretty soon we'll have some information up about Winterfest.
One of the other things is you guys make people always worry about the economics of it going to the park, but you guys have passed like plans that people can pay all year to really minimize and make life easy.
Yeah, there are several different ways. First off, I'll tell you the number one thing you want to do if you're just coming for a single day, buy your tickets online. That's where the cheapest price for the daily entry is going to be. If you're someone in the Richmond region or Northern Virginia region who's going to visit us multiple times a year, definitely look into our season passes. Right now, they're the cheapest they're going to be of the season. And we've got a gold pass and a prestige pass that gets you park entry all season long to every event. Doesn't matter what.
Prestige pass.
Yeah, our prestige pass. So this is a new thing that we're rolling out for next year. Our prestige pass gets you into the park. You know, it covers your parking, it covers your park entry, and then it gets you access to a few other things that you don't get with the gold pass. You're going to get a special gate to walk into, so you can bypass a good majority of the line. You're going to have VIP areas that you can sit down and relax in. And this is something that we're going to be rolling out for next year. There's more details on that to come, but those are some of the ground rules for the Prestige Pass.
On the Mike, ladies and gentlemen, go to King's Dominion. They will take care of you. It is a great place. Always have a great time going out there. Geoff, thank you for coming on the program. On the mic of Mike, we showcase the best and the brightest.
On the mic with Mike.
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 I'm on the mic with Mike. He's like a guru.
No, he's a businessman with a great radio show.
And he supports the non-profits.
Watch his show and grow.
See, Geoff, we have a lot of people who come through the program who support the program. We appreciate the people who come and support the program.
Hello from Washington, President JB here. Whenever Jill and I leave in our car, we tune in to our guy, Mike King Biz, on ESPN Rich.
And you used to live in Washington, so I'm not saying who that is or who this is.
I enjoy listening to On the Mic with Mike every day.
That's what I do. On the mic with Mike. Mike, we got to go. Geoff, thanks. Now take care.
Hey, love it.